All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hetland.
And Crystal Rae.
With the Rodeo Round Up, brought to you by For the Ride and Pertec. You see behind us, we're going to split the screen a little bit right here. We talk about the two top bulls in the Bull of the Year contender race. The one looking at you right front, Asteroid. And the one right behind, you can barely see the horns right there, but that is the legendary bucking bull Bushwacker, which J.B. Mooney tamed earlier this year, which we're going to talk about what else is going on with Bushwacker, but there's an interesting story in Bushwacker with medicine. So why don't you tell our fans a little bit about that, and we'll go into what was announced yesterday on PBR.com.
Okay. You know, a lot of people don't realize how well taken care of this bucking stock is. These athletes, and they're nothing less than athletes, are some of the most well taken care of livestock in the world. Bushwacker, actually, this year, came back from having some arthroscopic surgery on his back legs, and it was in the middle of his hot streak. He came back phenomenally. After that, JB gave him that, he gave JB, or JB gave him that 95-point ride.
Man, that was a slaying.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that was historic. There's no doubt about it. So people who question livestock and how they're taken care of, these athletes wouldn't perform at the degree they do if they weren't bred for it, if they didn't love it, and if they weren't taken care of in the absolute tip-top shape.
You know, and like you said, it's amazing that Bushwacker, let's separate, because you might be able to see Bushwacker a little bit better right in there now. The Asteroids are all in the corner. As soon as we get some footage there. Now let's talk about Bushwacker right back there. Now, J.B. Mooney slayed him for over 95 points earlier this year, like you said, after he came back from injury. That's crazy. Bushwacker is getting up there, but he's not losing any power at all. And the PBR.com, just yesterday on the first day of the World Finals, announced, listen to this news, a $1 million bounty for the next guy that can ride Bushwacker for the 8 seconds, proudly given by Randy Bernard and RFD TV.
Well, and remember last night in your interview with him, JB said, I'm not drafting him tonight. So it's interesting to see who's going to take that shot tonight at the $1 million.
You know, it sure is, and I believe they buck out again on Sunday for the final time. So depending on the World Championship race, and if somebody has it secured, it may be time to go for $1 million ride.
That'd be really cool if Sunday we gave away $1 million to World Champ and $1 million bounty.
That would be awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hetland.
Crystal Rae.
With the Rodeo Roundup, proudly brought to you by ForTheRide.com and Pertec.